And welcome back to another episode of GraphicMan and Ghost Rider. Or did we agree on Ghost Rider and I forget which. Anyway, we're so glad you decided to join us this time for our record-breaking fourth episode. As you can see, Ghost is just chomping at the bit to get started.
Please excuse me for getting all emotional.
And as you can see, I've updated my Captain America bolo. This was a nice Christmas present. It's been a long time since we had an episode
Merry
here.
Christmas to you.
My wife also got me this lovely, there it is, lovely watch that on one side is Captain America. Let's see that closely. Yes, and on the other side is genuine fake silver. But when you pop it open, you are treated to a Captain America watch, which I totally dig that. Isn't that wonderful? So now I need a little vest that I could show that off next to the bolo. That'd be really good. But anyway, enough of that. What we have in store for you today is going to be the epic unveiling, the first time seen ever, the graphic dog movie. It's a what we would call a very short film, and we're going to see it right now. So right here, you get to see it first. So I hope you enjoy.
Delta 9, I've got a clear visual on the anomaly. It's fixed on Delta 5. Standard, are you seeing this? Delta 5, keep your altitude over 250 feet. Delta 5, come in. Delta 5, come in. Standard, the anomaly is on me. I repeat, the anomaly... Standard, do you copy? Oh, the...
Rex Lane has declined to comment on the making of Dogzilla, citing an inappropriate on-set behavior regarding the debut director E.M. Colston and a demeaning attitude towards the actors.
Wow, that was pretty amazing. Obviously directed by my son. Not too far from where we are, actually, but I don't want to give away all those magical secrets of film. But boy, you went through all the popcorn.
Almost.
It was very short. How do you eat with the mask? And anyway,
What gun are you going to show this time?
Well, if you recall, last time I showed you a 7-shooter. I should be showing a picture of it right about now. Yes. And then we counted the bolts. This is a 9-shooter. It's a 22, and it's kind of what we call a Frankenstein because I believe the barrel is different from the gun, and the grip is wood and has been fastened on there. Not too bad. I'll remove the pin to show you the cylinder has 9 holes. You can freeze frame that and count that. But so last time we kind of had a little fun with the 7-shooter, and this time it's a 9-shooter. But and yes, well, hopefully we can get back to the gun later, but we've got some mail, and here is the latest issue of Gabby Hayes' Romance. Looks like Gabby is tying the knot this time. That's a lucky gal right there.
Beautiful.
You should check out the back cover, Ghost. It's one of those new Aurora model kits. Very, very popular model kits. Here is Gabby of the Opera. Yes. So you be sure to pick yours up today. There's Gabby Hayes' Romance. Looks like the lead story is by, of course, Gil Kane. The Long Trail by Gil Kane. So I guess, well, I know what we'll be doing later tonight. We'll be he likes it when I read to him and I do the voices. But we also got some more mail. I got a nice package from Easy Comic Reader. And he has made some nice little collages for me. These are very, very wild, very abstract, very avant-garde. I should put them in frames on the wall, and then years from now, after I'm long gone, some young people will come in with their little camera and they'll have an app to tell them what is that picture. Good luck trying to figure this out, because it is just a wild sci-fi collage, and now that is modern art. So here's a real wild one. So thank you, Easy Comic Reader, and he also sent me some very nice paperbacks. And I'll be showing those on the upcoming episode of Paperback Reader. And although it was suggested to me that we should name that Paperback Ghost Reader, but I don't know. So, but speaking of ghosts, I will be showing this paperback that I recently picked up. It's Ace Double Western. You will love the flip side, Ghost, because it is, there's more than one of you, by the way, the Ghost Riders.
Yes.
Yes, not just one of you going around causing trouble, but there's apparently a whole bunch of Ghost Riders. So obviously when I saw the title, I had to get that. But that'll be in an upcoming episode of Paperback Reader. So, what else? Well, now I'm going to show a disclaimer on the screen because this next item might have some sensitive viewers might be a little concerned about it. Let me just say, I am not part of any organization. It has a symbol on here that makes a lot of people in the news media very upset. It is a Hitler Youth knife. And there's the symbol that has caused a lot of the concern. Many times I have kept it, and I'll pull it out of its sheath, scabbard, or whatever you call it. Many times I show it just like this, with so it just, it's a dagger, basically. But these were passed out to the youth in Germany back during and before World War II. And you can go on YouTube, and there are many collectors of these, and they have hundreds of these. So I have one, and this is not an endorsement, but this is just for historical purposes. You've probably guessed I collect a lot of things: guns, knives, comics, paperbacks, magazines. So just wanted you to know that. Be on the lookout for those if you decide to go down some historical collecting route. Very interesting. Very interesting. But I think it's time for some books. All right, we got a Ghosts from DC Comics. Just fantastic. Playing in the sandbox, and there's a ghost in the sandbox. Just creepy. Followed by Lost in Space, Space Family Robinson. These covers are dynamite and worth getting just for the covers alone. Another Space Family Robinson, Lost in Space. And another Patsy and Hetty. I'm getting quite a few of these now. I suppose the Patsy Walker series by itself is more collectible, but I'll take it any day. And here we got a nice Rawhide Kid. This is number 36, A Prisoner in Outlaw Town. I wonder what the taxes are like there, or the income tax.
Income tax? How long has that been going on?
Well, it started a while. I'll explain it to you later. Meanwhile, here's a Kid Cult Outlaw. Number 14. This apparently is my oldest Kid Cult Outlaw. I just want you to see that great cover. Front cover is by Pete Tomlinson. An Atlas Marvel comic. Now, stopping with the books for a second, wanted you to see this nice cup dispenser. It's got the Jetsons on one side and the Flintstones on the other side. And I just absolutely had to get this. This was at a flea market for $1. And of course, I went out and got some cups for it. But this is perfect if you have a young child staying with you and they want to get up in the middle of the night, use the restroom, and they're always thirsty. They want a cup of water. Well, then they can help themselves and get a drink from the faucet. I just thought it was very, very cute. Now, remember this Rawhide Kid I just showed you? I wanted to show you that there's two Masterworks you could get. Here's the first one, and then the second one. Of course, I have two different styles, but you get what you can get. And these are absolutely great reprints. Stan Lee does his best to remember things, but he of course can't. And he'll try to run you through some stuff. It's really neat to see how they start over on a subject and almost draw it panel for panel and rewrite a story. You'd have to get these to see what I'm talking about, but it'll become very, very evident. I think they're just great. And so that's why you need issue 36, because that follows these two. They only made 2 volumes, so. And real quick, I wanted to show you an update on the boxes I've been making. Some of you are aware of this, but I just love this image from the old Hulk magazine that I found the original art and touched it up a little with my graphics program and had it printed at the print shop and glued it on top of a nice wooden box. And I think it's just dynamite. And couldn't resist doing that to the other boxes I have. One of my most recent ones was House of Secrets. I picked about 3 issues of House of Secrets, and I asked my family members, which one should I use? And it was pretty unanimous. They chose this one, with the poor girl running for her life, and the evil, oversized cat trying to get to her menacingly from the doorway. To show you the size differences, here's a little tiny box where I used Korak number 8. And the dark spot at the top is where the title Korak, Son of Tarzan, would be. But I'm just using the original art. Which I believe to be George Wilson in this case. And speaking of little small boxes, here's some great art of the Fantastic Four. And obviously this is a homage to the Fantastic Four number 49. Has a little hinge, a little hook that you can put a little padlock on there if you wanted to. And I just love that image. Unfortunately, that image has been besmirched as of late. Some people think that that's not cool, that he is helping Sue avoid the danger, but she's supposed to be a strong, independent woman. So in other remakes of this, they've got it a little differently, where she's leading herself. She doesn't need anybody to lead her, which I think is ridiculous. Why do they have to do this? I don't know. But enough about that. Let's look at Commandy. Isn't this one of the most gorgeous issue covers you ever saw of Commandy? Jack Kirby at the finest. And I think it's just absolutely wonderful. Yeah, and you saw it said Cash Bank. I think some people use these boxes for help at a garage sale that would hold their money for them while they're running the table. So, and finally the big one. It's so big it won't really fit in the camera frame. It is a very large box, and I chose this old Carl Barks Donald Duck cover in The Old Castle Secret, a fantastic story. And yes, this scene actually does appear. They are chased by a skeleton, a ghostly skeleton with a sword. Back in the day, Disney was really good. And of course, Disney had nothing to do with the making of this comic. It was all Western publishing. But so as you can see, it's some sort of a sample box case. But hey, I love it. And it is huge. And that's about it. I wanted you to see that. And thanks for watching this part. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Now I think we better get back to this 9-shot revolver here.
9 shots. You could take out a whole baseball team.
Yeah. Did you ever get to play baseball? And if you did, what position did you play?
Center fielder.
Center fielder. Okay, makes sense.
But there's a newer sport called football, where a bunch of guys run into each other.
Yeah. Well, we'll get back to that later. I tell you, I'm getting a little too old for this.
How old are you? You're getting up there in years.
Well, actually, you are older than I am, technically.
Yeah, I still don't understand that.
Well, anyway, that'll be it for this episode. We thank you for tuning in and watching, and we thank you for seeing the world premiere of Rex, the graphic dog, as Dogzilla. So, until next time, adios.
Goodbye.